What you waiting for? It's time. Time for love. It's time. Time for the sun and sand. It's time. Time for fun. It's time. It's time. It's time to let your hair down. Come on. Come on. Come on. To have no fear. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. It's time. What you waiting for? It's time. 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 What you waiting for?
And I love it when a plan comes together. Yusuf, Mr. Mataji, aikla mara poila mara tame. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It must be Sunday. I hope you haven't been waiting all week. And it's been a lovely week, but welcome back to another edition of the Merv Show. My name is Michael Jackson, and I am so happy to be here today.
I thought he passed away.
He did. He did.
Not today, my friend. He's resurrected.
Ladies and gentlemen, as I always do every Sunday, I got to introduce you to the team, all the good-looking members of this team, and we start off with the big man himself, the one and only Mr. Ajoy Barreto. Boom, boom.
Hey, guys. Definitely feels like Michael Jackson's in the room today.
Oh, my.
I just wanted to say Michael Jackson to get people awake, somebody paying attention. Oh, my God, there's Michael. Looks different.
MJ.
I'm sorry, MJ. Also on the 1 and 2s, he's not a DJ, but he's very, very famous in CLM. Ladies and gentlemen, he's made his way back from dengue. The one and only Mr. Wilbert Cardozo.
Hello, everyone.
How many mosquitoes you killed, Ray? Bastard. Huh?
2 or 3 every night.
The mosquitoes gave you dengue, but I wonder how many of them died after biting you. How you doing, Willy Wonka?
All good.
How you
Still
feeling?
recovering.
Still recovering?
Yeah, I think so.
Is that what's affecting your voice?
No.
Now you're feeling better? You're 100%?
Yeah.
Well, wonderful. Lovely to have you back.
R2D2.
No, it's not R2D2.
That is
His
the
mic
other
is
mic.
over here.
Robocop.
And third and last, but definitely not the least, the one and only, I don't know what she called herself, the woman of?
International Woman of Mystery.
The International Woman of Mystery, the one and only Joanne Brito.
And I'm so honored to be sitting in front of this gorgeous photograph that I took in Palalum. So Mervyn, don't you try and claim it because you know it was me.
It wasn't you. I took that picture, ladies and gentlemen, and she is in the seat where we normally have a guest. And we've decided not to do a guest this week. So Joanne is going to be joining us as she always does anyways, but she's going to be in the guest seat with the camera. And you actually get to see what she looks like for a change. Sorry, if she scares you guys, you can look away. She's actually lovely. Hey, Joanne.
Am I paying you to say that?
You might have to. I'll tell you what. Actually, I have to say this. I've been the happiest husband for the last couple of days because I don't know why. I don't know when this started, but she loves to watch the golf. We've been watching the British Open. So although she's not paying me to say nice things about her, I can't believe it. The only thing better than having a wife that loves golf. What's better, Willie? You married?
No,
Not yet.
What's better than a wife who loves golf? I don't know. Let me think about it.
A wife that doesn't go to the Coldplay concert.
Oh my God, did you see that?
Uh-oh.
The only thing better than a wife who loves golf is a wife with 4 tits, 2 on her back for slow dancing. Do you get that? That's a good one. You got to keep that in, yeah? Can I say that? You got to keep that in. You don't have to edit it out.
That's ridiculous.
I'm just trying to
You've got
imagine
family
that.
friends listening.
Yeah, I'm just trying to imagine that, and even my warped mind can't
Can you imagine?
visualize that.
Can you imagine how much you'd love to slow dance, mate?
This could have been an experiment at the International Space Station.
We're going to talk about a lot of these things. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Merv Show. It is lovely to have you along with us. As always, you can get in touch with us. This is an interactive show. It is a fun way to educate. If you want to get educated, learn something, you're not going to get a PhD, but you will definitely have a laugh. I just want to introduce all your social media handles, my friend.
We are on Facebook, X, Instagram, and most importantly, WhatsApp. Please do call us on 750-724-6 246.
Why you make it so complicated, Baba? 7507.
246 246.
Boom!
You should know who to bring on to say these things. And I think your wife's the perfect person.
It's just because it's nearly Mervin's phone number. I know it so well.
7507-246-246. Get in touch with us. We'd love to hear from you. We'd love to know what you're thinking and what you think about us. Leave a comment. We've got all the social media handles on the screen. You can get in touch with us, and we'd love to hear from you live. This is the only show, ladies and gentlemen, that is recorded and broadcast live. We don't do any editing, do we?
At least not right now. Later on, we do make content just for our viewers and our subscribers and our followers. So follow, do subscribe for more content.
There you go. We want to know what you're thinking. And while we're doing the show live, we'd love you to get in touch with us. We've also got, I forgot to mention, the very handsome and very good smelling Neil Rodericks, who's joined the team 2 weeks ago. He's got some really nice cologne. Welcome, Neil. I wish they could smell you. Say something, man. You might not be able to go and say hello.
Hello.
There you go. He really does exist. He smells lovely. He is the gentleman that's helping us with our social media. What is it, Ajwa? Social media
presence.
Social media presence. He is very good at what he does, and he's come on board with us to help us try and make what we're doing better.
Basically, those chicks who try to contact you on social media, he's the one that handles them. Right?
That's better than having a wife that likes to watch golf.
Yet.
He's still no. Neil's not married. Neil, you're married.
He's not married yet.
Don't make that mistake, mate. Don't listen. You do it only one time in your life. I'm kidding, Joanne. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do a different format of a show this week. We don't know. We decided, although we love every guest that we've ever had, we've had a bunch of really interesting, very, very knowledgeable guests about different topics and subjects that we'd love to speak about, and they have given us their insights and told us about what their specialties basically are, so we could learn something. This week, we're going to talk about a couple of topics that are trending in the news.
Yeah, there's been an awful lot going on this week. It's been extremely busy. So I thought, well, one of the most important pieces of news this week in Goa was that we've been appointed a new governor, or he's coming to town very, very soon. But he was announced earlier on this week on Tuesday.
I'll give you 100 points if you can say his name.
Nope.
Mr. Pushpati Ashok Gajapati Raju.
Wow, Mo.
Yeah? He's a new governor of Goa, yeah?
You've done Goa proud, my friend.
Baba, konkani puno loy tare sango uloy sango going kar mare ao saligaw so mare. You guys act like I'm somebody from a different planet. I can speak the language, gentlemen. I can speak Konkani and Hindi. Anyway, a quick question for you. Does anybody know who appoints the governor and what his role is?
Me.
No, you can't. You already read the goddamn thing. You can't talk about it. Ajoy, Neil, Wilbert?
Who appoints the governor?
Who appoints the governor of your state, of our state?
El Presidente.
Yes,
Well
indeed.
done. 100 points for
Tell us
you.
the name of the Presidente then.
Draupadi Murmu.
There we go.
Mr. Narendra Modi appoints our...
No, he doesn't. That's the Prime Minister.
I mean, the president appoints the governor of our state, but this is a term of 5 years, and he is what is he? He's a figurehead. Is he carry any weight? What does he do?
It's a kind of it's a nominal head of state, essentially. So they are more of a figurehead.
It's a figurehead.
Yeah.
More than
So
okay.
I suppose he's representing the president in here in Goa.
Okay, well, Mr. Raju, if you're listening, which I'm sure you're not, but welcome to this beautiful state, this place we call home, Goa. It's not a state, is it? We're not a state yet.
It is.
Goa's a state?
Yeah.
I thought Goa, Daman, and Diu were union territory.
Portuguese young and yellow honey yellow maritu.
Gelo mare ami azun raule no. Ami azuni ha. But are we a state?
Yes,
Of course.
We are a state.
Yeah. Can
Okay.
I ask you if you? I'll give you 100 points if you can name where the new governor is from.
Tamil Nadu. Raju. Ganpati. South India. He's got to be Sanpati. No, he said it's Gajapati. Sorry, Gajapati. Where is he from?
He's from Chennai,
I was close.
but you weren't close enough.
No horse.
You just weren't
He's from
right.
Chennai, yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't understand why can't we elect our own governor? Why don't we, as the citizens, the people that live here in the state, appoint our own governor?
I don't know.
Ajay,
Well, it's part of the Constitution,
Well,
though, isn't it?
there's the reality and there's the practicality of it all.
Okay. Well, welcome to our lovely state.
The reality is the president and the governor is there to ensure that all the government functions as per how it should function. But the practicality of a governor is he decides who forms the government or not, and that all depends on who he knows or not.
Born 26th of June 1951, he's 74 years of age, from Chennai, former Union Minister for Civil Aviation.
Yeah, which
Wow.
is quite topical.
Gajapati Raju. Well, welcome to the state. You know what? He's been somebody that's been put in a really, really nice position, and I hope he's a forward-thinking person. He can do stuff to help us make this beautiful place even better. We're going to talk about different.
I was just going to say, though, the outgoing governor has said that being the governor of Goa has been one of the most rewarding experiences of his career. And he also has been attributed as saying that Manohar Parrikar was the best thing that Goa ever did for national politics.
Manohar Parrikar was a rock star, dude.
He was, and apparently the governor came to visit Para when he found out that this was the birthplace of Manohar Parrikar.
Absolutely, he's from right around the corner. There is a what would you call it? Not a circle. There's a monument
It's
that
really
Michael
nice,
Lobo
actually.
has erected here in Para. There's a picture of the governor. Put him up again. Let's see what he looks like, dude. Oh, he's not a bad-looking guy. Okay. There is a monument here in Para locally for the great Manohar Parrikar.
Yeah.
A mural, right?
Pardon me?
It's called a mural, right?
Yeah.
Or something.
It's tiles. It's a bunch of tiles, but he's done a really nice job. They've erected it here at the junction, literally around the corner from us. It is a nice remembrance of the great Manohar Parrikar. But anyway, our new governor, welcome to Goa. We are going to talk about, we wanted to mention about this new commuting phenomenon called the Ro-Ro ferries.
Yeah.
Anybody tell me what that is about, by the way? They've just been premiered the 15th of July, 2025. They're the roll-on, roll-off ferries.
So it's from Ribanda, yeah?
Ribanda, to get you to Shora. Oh, Shora mare tumhe? No, you're Divar, no? Why is this needed? What is this? What is this?
In my personal experience, I think it's more to do with the returning of Goans or non-Goans from outside state who are not used to driving onto the old ferries and backing out of it. It is kind of an art. It is.
Is that what you think it is?
And it is primarily that, because I know now that those kind of discussions are happening in Divar because they want to roll a ferry for that very purpose.
If I'm not mistaken, these ferries are built locally, and they've got AC and all. Baba, I mean, simple monies mare. AC is
AC, are you serious?
12
It's
crores.
12.5 crores it costs to build one of those ferries.
Built by Vijay Marine Shipyards, the ferries Gangotri and Dwarka are a significant upgrade to the older ferry system with wider ramps, air conditioning seating, improved passenger comfort, and easy vehicle access. The new ferries offer greater speed and convenience for commuters. That's not a bad thing, you know. I wish they'd teach people how to wait their flip and turn to get on and off these goddamn ferries. So you let people get off first, and then you.
This is the ferry, Merv.
Not a bad looking. There's Sawant.
So that was on
Dr.
Monday.
Pramod Sawant.
So they kicked the week off on Monday by launching the Ro-Ro ferries.
It looks pretty.
It's not bad, dude.
It looks pretty good. That's our old ferries, man. But I'll miss the old ferries. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
I gotta say, where I cross the ferry to go to Shorao, when I go from Pomborpa to Shorao, I can throw a stone and hit the other side, mate. You could probably even fit the ferry in that river channel. No, but they look good, dude. Give them a, you know what? That's well done.
Yeah.
Give them a hand. Give them a hand.
It looks good.
No,
It's about
they look
time.
smashing, dude.
The question is, what is the fare for using the ferry?
I was just about to ask the same thing. Does
Feel about
anybody
that,
know whether the fares have increased?
I think it will definitely increase. Right now, we pay about.
I pay 7 rupees to cross from Pomborpa in a Scorpio to Shorao. 7 rupiah.
Dude, that is. You said it's a stone throws away.
I promise you, I
And
can
for
put-
Divar, we're using 7 rupees.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It makes no sense, right? Any ferry crossing is 7 rupees. I wonder what this costs.
It's between 7 to 10 rupees, but it would be more. I think it's about 40 rupees.
I'm not big on the fact that you've got air conditioning rooms and all that BS. Just, can I tell you something that I wish and I pray, Dr. Sawant and your team, everything that you do here in Goa needs to be maintained. No matter how shiny and pretty and smells lovely and looks great, it needs to be maintained.
Correct.
You understand? Whether it's a building, whether it's a ferry boat, whether it's a bus, whether it's your electric bus, whether it's a Kadamba buses, you need people to maintain these. And I pray to God, it looks lovely. They just maintain it. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Let's see, how much does it cost? Wait, I think it's about 40 rupees.
Crossing Korbagre.
Yeah. Let's see.
We're going to talk about the monsoon. I mentioned that I wanted to talk about the flipping potholes. It's an absolute joke. I've got back problems. I got spondylitis. These goddamn Ajoy, can you elaborate about these potholes? It's like riding a boat, dude, in a car trying to traverse and navigate through these roads. It is scary. And you're on bikes. You're on what are the vehicle? Like traffic is it creates traffic because you can't go anywhere. I want to ask you all a 100-point question. Yes, why is there no better or permanent solution? We have this problem every year. Really, look at those potholes. Look at that, dude.
It looks like the surface of the moon.
Yeah. It does.
The moon, the surface of Mars, but. I tell you what, they fix them temporarily. They put what I call is a layer of butter, like you're buttering bread. They put a layer of dambar and whatever the paving
Mud.
on it.
Okay. I got to tell you guys this story. In fact, I wanted to tell you before we started, but I wanted to see your
You
reaction.
get seasick in that. Look at that. There's a car that fit in
Yeah.
that one pothole, dude.
They even fill mud and they say it's covered up. That's it. End of story.
And a
Siolim,
little bit
Mare,
of tar.
Siolim.
Many
Okay,
places
go on.
actually. Not
So,
in-
so my first cousin, Tanai, you remember we had a guest on, my uncle.
Yes,
David
in Australia.
Yeah. David's son, Tanai, has just recently completed his civil engineering in Australia. And he came on a trip last December, and he insisted that it's impossible that we do our roads the way we do it. He says that it's scientifically impossible. Virtually, it's impossible to make roads of that. So when I explained to him that how we do it, basically we, on a year-to-year basis, depending on how worn the road is, if they have the budget and when the politicians feel like it.
Elections.
And when it's close to the elections, they just come and put a layer of bitumen on the road.
What you call it? Bitumen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Tar.
Bitumen.
It's like tar.
Bitumen. I've never heard that
So
one.
he says that, first of all, you never lay bitumen that way. You have to lay it in such a way that it doesn't get washed off. On the sides, there should be some kind of a barrier which prevents it from washing off. So that's what happens. This thing gets worn out and washed off.
Ajoy.
Right? Yeah.
Sorry, I'm interrupting you. In all of these years, you don't think that anybody as smart as your cousin has tackled this issue and figured out that it's an absolute waste of time and money to keep doing it and not fixing it properly?
My
one
cousin
thing-
in the UK has
Yeah.
got a solution for that.
No, go on. I'm listening
No,
to
I
what
know,
he's saying.
because
Hold on.
we can talk about that
Tell
because
me.
there are permanent
I never knew that in Australia, they never get rid of the bitumen. It is always reused. You can always reuse bitumen. They have a machine that comes and takes that all up,
Scrapes it off.
makes it into mulch again, and layers it again. Just imagine how much money, if I dare say on purpose, is wasted. It's built in such a way that the bitumen is maybe by design in an Indian way allowed to be washed off, so you get more bitumen and more money to be made for people.
I call it aggregate. I call it gravel. We
Yes.
call it cuddy. We call it all different names. But I'm just saying to you, have you noticed here in Goa they will repave and retar roads that don't need it, and the ones that need to be fixed don't get
never
fixed?
get touched.
Who mentioned the elections? It only happens during the elections.
Usually, yes.
Sorry, you were saying there's an actual
No,
machine.
Yeah. So my cousin in the UK, he's the MD of a company called Velocity, and they've actually got machines that actually can permanently fill in the potholes. So obviously it's a global issue. Everybody faces it. Every country faces it. But this machine is absolutely phenomenal. You can actually see it. It's Velocity Roads, if you look on the website. But essentially, you can see on YouTube they've got videos which actually shows how they actually close in the potholes and they fill it in permanently.
I think it's an absolute shame because this is not a one-time problem. This happens every year, and we waste so much money. I think it's a scam. I think I'm going to go out on a limb, and I'm going to piss a lot of people off. There is no reason that the poor people paying. I'm poor. I pay loads of money in taxes, and there is no reason that the money that we spend or that we pay towards fixing and maintaining these roads don't get used. The money doesn't get used to fix them. I can understand it's not an overnight solution, but it doesn't get fixed properly, permanently, no?
That's right. So one thing he said, we don't lay bitumen on top of bitumen, another like a new layer over old layer, because you reuse the old layer, okay, which I know we don't do in this country. We don't reuse. I've never seen aggregate that they've laid in the past reused again, because it is always washed away, and it is washed away because it is not laid in the proper manner. You have to have like various bases by which you get to the bitumen layer, and the bitumen layer should be at a certain level to allow for water to run into the drains. So when I told my cousin that, Tanai, if you're listening to this,
call in, goddammit, call in. So, what's his name? Tanai.
Yeah.
Tanai, call in and give us, educate us, dude. I want to know about this. I don't want to harp on it.
No, but I want to show my cousin also. It's
oh,
Battle of the Cousins.
What is this, the competition of the
Battle of
cousins?
the Cousins. Can you see my cousin here?
What's his name?
Dominic Gardner.
The one and only Dominic Gardner. Dom.
There you go.
Basically, if you check out that video, it actually shows you exactly how they fill in those potholes. So I think, Ajoy, my cousin and your cousin need to collaborate.
No, but it's not a joke.
Can we make them the president and the governor? Then maybe that could help.
Let's give it a try.
We'd have some smooth roads, I tell you that. It's a shame, and I laugh and I joke, but it's truly something that I take very seriously because I spend a lot of time driving, and so do many other people. We pay a lot of money in taxes, and the least they can do is fix or come up with a permanent solution to make this good.
Tell me, what is the name of the website? Let's have a look at how they do it.
Open it up. Basically, it's velocityroads.co.uk. And there's actually a video. I've actually got it playing at the moment because I was looking at it earlier.
All I'm saying to you is it's a shame because this happens every year, and they come and put this thin layer improperly laid. They've got the fanciest machine. Neil's shaking his head. Neil, are you yawning? Am I putting you to sleep? Am I boring you? They do this every year. They've got the fanciest of machines. And my analogy is, if you can give a dumbass a smartphone, it doesn't make him smart. You can have all the fanciest machinery in the world. Is that Velocity?
So
yeah, I'm bringing it up.
I've seen these trucks on the road.
About Velocity, and then you can see that at 1 minute 23 in, it actually shows you them filling in the pothole with the machine.
I'm trying to bring it up.
All right, I'm gonna. We can look it up, dude. You don't need to do that right now.
It's really interesting.
It's interesting, but you can fix these potholes. By the way, I'm going to jump into the Patto Bridge, the defunct this myth about the Patto Bridge. We spoke about it because we saw this very interesting person called Daniel. Daniel mentioned he had done a piece about, that's Daniel, right?
Yeah.
So he had done a piece about this gap that's widening next to the flower beds between the two bridges. And you know what? It's a bigger deal than it is. It's a safety issue. It's definitely a safety issue. But the bridge is not going to fall.
Yeah. Shall we listen to what he has to say?
Put him on. Put the volume on. Put it on. Can you hear it?
He's going to explain the problem from the start. This is shocking part. This is crazy.
Holy shit. Well, tell her to keep that goddamn legs out the holder, no? All right. It's more for the safety issue. I can understand. Listen, if a gardener puts their foot in there, what they shouldn't be doing, they could really get hurt.
And just for the record, we have done a little bit of research on this issue. The government has claimed that this is part and parcel of how the bridge is built, and that this is normal. But,
I don't agree.
What do you think? I think we should put that question to our audience. Post
some suggestions, some comments on the website. But I genuinely have to say that it is more of an issue where you think about the bridge separating and possibly collapsing rather than somebody putting their leg in there. I don't believe it was built this way. It shouldn't be built this way. If it was built like that for drainage, you'd have a drain. Yeah. But the bridge seems absolutely solid. It's not going to collapse. It's just that's a damn shame that if that gap is getting wider and wider, they should have some grates or something on it to prevent people from injuring themselves.
Yeah, because they said that they wanted to have a visible gap between the old bridge and the new bridge. So the new bridge was built in 2004, but I don't understand what they mean by a gap between the old bridge and the new bridge. Are they trying to say one's underneath the other?
They were built at two different times. One was in 1990s and one was in 2004. Dispelling these fears, the PWD executive engineer for Tiswardi, Jude Carvalho, said the gap has remained unchanged since the bridge's construction. The new Patto bridge is absolutely safe, he affirmed, and I don't doubt it. Listen, you got all these stories. Is that on the way? You're pulling this up?
So basically,
you've got bridges falling everywhere, and that's why people are a little bit afraid. And it's not. There's nothing wrong with the Patto Bridge, guys.
But what they're saying is it's concrete and debris that's dislodged, so you wouldn't have necessarily seen it before. That was just all rubble and stuff that was just there
at the time of construction,
over after it being built, and now through vibrations and stuff, it's kind of fallen away. Though so the gap is visible. But the point is, you like you say, you're pulling that up about this bridge collapsing in Gujarat. But apparently, that's not the only place that it's actually happening.
That's right.
Can I say that is something that scares me more than anything here is the infrastructure maintenance.
Yeah.
Your bridges, your railroads, your airports, your buses, your bridge, all these things have to have regular, like any other living, breathing. God damn, dude, is that the bridge?
That's another bridge. I think this is the one in Gujarat. But this article is referring to the fact that there are many such bridges across India, from Gujarat, Maharashtra, Bihar, and there should be some kind of a maintenance check, and that information has to be freely available to the public.
That I agree with, Ajay. There has to be records of everything being maintained, and it needs to be freely available, transparent.
So apparently they've been doing some safety checks and they've carried them out in North Goa, but they haven't actually quite been able to get to South Goa yet.
Well, all I'm saying to you, can you imagine the poor driver of that tanker truck?
My gosh.
Brake man. Fuck, he's come right to the
end. You'd have a heart attack.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I think about 7 to 9 people have passed away on this accident. And
nine. They said 9 people sadly passed away.
There was I think, a mother who had lost her entire family, and very, very sadly, you could see her crying, while standing in the river, trying to figure out where her family had gone. So, yeah, it's super tragic, and it could have been avoidable. This is very similar to what happened to the Mandavi Bridge, the old one. It had fallen.
Yeah.
So there should be accountability. There should be checks. Things get old, and it needs to be demolished if required, but it should never be left standing if you know it's going to, or if it's old and you realize that it needs to be checked and it's got a problem. Nobody should be going on that bridge. Absolutely. And that's the point I'm trying to make here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're not trying to incite or scare anybody. The bridges are absolutely fine. I commute on them every day. All we're saying is that these myths need to be dispelled. This maintenance is very, very serious. It needs to be carried out, and the government should be transparent, right?
course.
That Vixit, we talked to, what's her name, Joanna Perez, about there's transparency in the development of the state, right? She was talking about anybody wants to check anything, they can go and check the records, right?
Yeah.
Including the maintenance of these bridges. So there's nothing wrong with a patto bridge. Just don't stick your leg in that gap because you probably won't get it out.
But the thing is, what I get concerned about, because obviously during monsoon you get extremely heavy rain, and obviously you see like sinkholes kind of just develop around the world.
Some of them are right here on our roads. I just showed you a picture of it earlier.
That was
There
really
was
a
one.
pothole, but
There was one on the road to Mapsa, right?
What, pothole?
Yeah. Today I was checking it out while coming here, and apparently they've put a layer of tar on it.
Shut up. Over a pothole.
Yeah,
but they
small
do
one.
that, Mervyn. You've seen that.
But they keep doing, they put stones, they put mud and all that. That's like a temporary Band-Aid fix. That's not going to fix the problem.
At one point they had put one patra just to alert the traffic over there.
Oh my God.
But guys, even the manner in which you do a redo a pothole and fill it up, you just can't throw stuff into the pothole. You have to basically make it into a square. That's what I understand. There should be a cleaning process and all of that.
Baba, I'll give you a contractor. Zaituka,
Baba,
make
make me
square
a governor,
ko
man. Make me a governor.
you need to have a
The
Rafu.
first thing I'll do is I'll start dictatorship here, and I'll put everything in place.
Would you? You're like Donald Trump. I'll end the war in 24 hours.
I'll be making my speeches from the Merv show.
There you go. We'll promote you. I'd vote for you, Ajoy. I would definitely vote for you if you ran for office. But I can't believe you start the premise with your campaign is every pothole needs to be made square to fix. Yeah, get that. Look at that. Mordecai, tu Mordecai.
Geometry
It's a
101.
fact. Guys, go check it out.
It's a fact that you make it square.
You have to make it into a square or a rectangle. But you can't just dump shit into it, mate. You just can't dump stuff into it and expect it to be all right. Because what happens is it does.
Ajoy Barreto for governor.
It's true.
It's true, dude. Look at this guy.
Absolutely, you've seen it. You've seen people doing it. They just throw
Okay,
stuff,
sorry.
and then it just
I'll vote for you.
Velocity, velocity patchworks.
Velocity.
throw that. I really want to see that video. Like 1 minute. 32 in, you'll see how they
He's
do
a
it.
space cadet. He's a bright guy. He's really speaking of space. Ajoy, I would vote for you, mate. If you can fix the pothole problem, you got my vote. We should all be very proud as Indians. There was you know what story I'm leading into?
Yeah.
His
Captain
name
Shukla.
is Captain Shubhanshu Shukla.
Group captain.
Okay. Shubhanshu Shukla made space history for India, touching back down to Earth in the U.S. The first Indian to have visited the International Space Station touched back down to Earth on Tuesday, the 15th of July. Axiom 4 mission Dragon space aircraft. There he.
That's
him.
That's an imposter. That's Savio from Saligal.
Holy shit, dude!
No,
that
I
looks
have not
just
seen
like
Savio
Savio.
for a while. He's out of
somebody.
town. He must be.
That looks
somebody.
like Savio, dude. So he was in space with a couple of other people from Hungary,
And Poland.
and someplace else, dude. Hey, we should call Savio, dude. Mess with Savio.
Yeah, no.
That's Savio.
That's
I'm telling
Savio.
You screwed around and
Seriously,
superimposed that
Savio.
picture in there.
Come on, call the International Space Station. Call Savio.
Are you kidding me? Look, make it big. I swear to God, that looks like Savio Cordero. Call him. Go. Let's mess with him, dude. I bet you he doesn't answer. Come on, son. Hello?
Obviously, he's busy.
That looks just like him.
Things need to be done.
Hello.
Yes.
कौन हो लेता है?
Whom do you want to speak to?
This is Houston calling.
This is Houston. We're in Houston, Texas. We're calling you about your mission from the International Space Station. Baba?
Yeah. Thank you.
Savio, you're live on the air, by the way, dude. Listen, Joanne mentioned, we've got a picture up on the screen right now. I promise you that's your doppelganger.
One second, man. Dangerous, man.
Group Captain Shubhanshu Shukla looks identical to you, Savio. Except that this guy looks green, like you painted green on Savio. This looks like Shrek color green, no?
He doesn't look green.
Savio, I promise you, this is your long-lost brother.
I know. This is Merv, right?
Nani, yeah. Majo Bamane, 100% my brother also. But I promise you, Joanne mentioned he looks just like you, dude. Shubhanshu Shukla. Point number to me.
You'll have to send it to us.
Savio,
I've seen that.
basically,
Yeah.
you know that there was an Indian who's been is the first Indian to go to space, right?
International Space
And
Station.
that's you, my friend. You look exactly like the guy.
Well, the guy looks like you.
Oh, the guy looks like you.
I didn't realize there's two handsome space cadets, Mr. Cadet.
Astronauts.
Huh?
Astronauts.
No, he does.
Hey, by the way, we got a couple of
Sabi, kwento, tisot naman, you've been in California after the Axiom Mission 4, 20-day space journey. The 39-year-old Captain Shukla, Commander Peggy Whitson, and mission specialist, my God, say that name, Slausiuniuski Whiskey. She has to be
You
Polish.
get minus points for that.
Fuck, that's from Poland.
You got the
And-
whiskey part right.
And Tibor Kapul from Hungary were seen being helped out of the spacecraft by the ground staff of the SpaceX, the transporter for the mission. The Dragon spacecraft splashed down in San Diego coast. Savio, when did you get back from California, my friend?
Hey, Merv. I've never gone to space. Never, no chance.
Best sang nagare. Hey, we know it. Hey.
So it's man. Say yes, man.
Tell me what happened. What happened?
Nothing happened. When I saw this picture, I thought about you. Joanne said it looks just like you. I said, we've got to call Savio. How are you doing? You doing okay?
I'm good.
We just wanted to say hello, brother. We're missing you. We're thinking about you, and we thought about you when we saw this picture. Check it out. Go onto the show, and you will see we've got this picture live on the screen right now. Thank you for answering the call, by the way.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Yeah? Catch up with you soon. Take care, Savio. Ajay, what are you saying? You got some messages.
Yeah, so we've got a couple of messages. One from Thomas Fonseca saying, Merv, bora asa more.
God mare. Get it. Why are you messaging me? Get on the goddamn line
Thomas,
and talk to me.
please share us your phone number so that we can call you. Come on.
7507 246 246. You dial that number. Actually, you know what, Ajay? We can call him, dude.
Yeah, just send us a number and we're going to call
have
you.
his number.
So give him a call, man. This is the kind of interaction we want. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to get in touch with us here on the Merv Brito Show, we'd love to hear from you. You can get in touch with us. The easiest way to come live on the show with us is give us a call. Call him. Give us a call or send us your message, and we will send you a link. You press the link, and you can come on like we're going to do with, what's his name?
Thomas Fonseca.
Thomas Fonseca?
Yes.
Hopefully he answered the call. Hi, Thomas.
How are you doing?
How you doing, Bubba? We saw, I just read a message from you. We wanted to get you on the air. Tell me, what can I do for you, my brother?
Naturally. We're watching you from UK, Surrey.
From where?
UK in Surrey.
In
Yay.
Surrey.
I was born in
Yeah.
Surrey.
Where are you? It is
Yeah.
it is so nice to have you call us. Thank you for calling us in.
We watch your shows every week.
God bless you. Thank you, Thomas. That's very kind of you. Listen, we're talking about different things that make us proud here in India, things that make us proud, make us angry, make us happy. What can I answer for you? How can I help you?
I mean, you picked up on all the things that I would also want to talk about. Like last time you had the guy from Kalangut.
Walter Lobo.
Walter. Yeah.
Walter Lobo. Then today you have with the rains, you have the potholes.
It's crazy.
I mean, the musician last week was good.
Axel, that was Axel D'Souza, the musician we had.
Yeah.
Hopefully you've downloaded his tunes.
Maybe you could get some politicians or something.
Who? Get who? Who were you suggesting get on?
Politicians.
A politician. You know, we would actually, Thomas, we actually would. Because although we do this show, exactly for people like you to tune in, who have an opinion, who want to make yourselves heard, good, bad, make a statement. But that's the best way to get people together and get people thinking, right? So when you have a problem, it takes multiple opinions and people's suggestions to fix the problem, no?
That's true.
When is the last time you were in Goa, by the way?
That was in 2019.
2019, 6 years ago.
Yeah.
Can I ask you, what do you do in Surrey?
I work for a property company.
Yeah. Do you miss not spending time in Goa?
I miss Goa a lot. So if, you are my neighbor. I'm from Podori.
Okay.
So if you are from Saligaon, then I've been to Saligaon many times. And when you talk, it reminds me of my old days there.
Yeah.
That's lovely. I was going to say, I was reading something earlier on this week and I wasn't aware of it before. It might be something that you want to check out, that there's some Save Comunidad, Save Goa campaign. So apparently Comunidades are revolting against the government move to legalize encroachments on ancestral lands. So I think that's something that Walter brought up, that, you know, obviously that's happening a lot. So, you know, you might want to check that out, and I think we should get Walter back on to kind of get some updates.
That's scary.
My comunidad is Aldona.
Okay. Lovely place.
It is an absolute shame because comunidades everywhere, even in Saligaon. But Thomas, there's so many illegalities and property that's owned by the, what do they call, Sons of the Soil?
Bhumiputra.
Not Bhumiputra, shut up. In Konkani, Bhumiputra muntare. I mean, that is Hindi, Baba. I mean, what do you all call the Sons of the Soil, Re Amcho?
CM is calling us Bhumiputra. Who are you to say otherwise?
Really, Bhumiputra? Thomas, as Sons of the Soil, even in a place like Saligaon, which I know about, property is being usurped illegally and given away, and you're not getting the voice and approval of the rest of the village. I don't know, it's only a few people making these decisions, but it's an absolute crime and a shame. This is the kind of forum, for example, in Aldona, you'll know a lot more about it than I will, but this is the kind of forum to make people aware of these issues and try and come up with some kind of communal, amicable movement to fix these problems, because it's very sad.
That's true.
I want to ask you another question. You've been to Goa. You haven't been to Goa since 2019. When is your next trip planned? Do you look forward to coming, or do you not miss coming back to Goa at all?
I want to come, but I have kids and they go to school.
Yeah,
it's not so easy to come back. And now we only got our holidays now, so it is like 1.5 months that we get, and. To come to Goa this time when potholes and everything is showing, December is a better time. December, Jan.
This is the wrong time of year for you, isn't it?
That's right.
Yeah, and also it's more costly as well for holidays during the kids' summer holidays. Also, I know, because also if you tried to take them out of school during the school terms, you'd get fined for it too, wouldn't you? So you've got a bit of a dilemma.
You only got fined in 2019.
Oh dear.
I appreciate. Love.
When I come to go, I'd like to come and see you, because Saligaon is one of my favorite villages.
Let me tell you, my brother, it's one of the best villages in Goa. We've got the prettiest girls.
Oh yeah.
The Saligaon foxes.
Where are you? Are you next to the waterfall or?
Zor, the Saligaon Spring, the Zor.
Yeah.
I'm in Nigvardo. I'm on the main road, down the road from the police station. I used to be anyway. I live in Para now.
Oh, okay. Got it.
I appreciate you calling in, messaging in. Please, I appreciate you watching the show. Please let us know what you think and stay in touch. We love to hear from people like you. I hope everything is well in Surrey. And I look forward to meeting you in person and talking to you again.
All the best, Thomas.
You have a good day.
Take care, my friend.
Thank you.
Thanks for calling in. Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
This is lovely.
Bye-bye.
No? This is lovely. This is exactly why we do this show. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening out there, wherever you may be, we spoke to my cousin in New Zealand. We've spoken to people in Australia. We've spoken to people everywhere, right?
Yep.
It's lovely to bring people together, and we use this as a common thread, this place we call home, we call Goa, which we love so much. So if you want to get in touch with us, go on.
Yeah, get in touch.
Get in touch with us. All the social media handles in the world. But if you want to get in touch with us during the live show, 750-7246. 246. We'll call you back. You can message us, send us a comment, post a message. We'll read it out for you. We'd love to hear from you. Getting back to what we were talking about, Shubhanshu Shukla, 39-year-old. You make us proud. Thank you so much. They spent $70 million, the Indian government, all these small countries, to get their individual, what are they called, astronauts on to the space.
Into the International Space
Center. India spent $70 million.
70
million.
To progress science, I guess, no?
Yeah.
How? Okay, just because I've not read up on this, what did Mr. Shukla do in space?
So he was.
I wasn't with him, mate. I didn't go with him. You're asking me like I know.
You saw our startup. He was doing that. He was looking for you in Kalangat Beach.
He was in space along with a Polak, who else? Somebody from Hungary, and somebody from Peggy Whitson. I don't know where she's from.
Well, basically, he was carrying out experiments at the International Space Station. So essentially, feedback is that it's kind of put India on the map in terms of, being there as firm partners going forward globally, because obviously they're investing so heavily in the space program and everything, and obviously wanting to invest in actually having their own live launches.
We need to have our own program. I mean, that's good that India's done what they've done, because it gives you some exposure.
If we bring up President Modi,
Yes.
Prime Minister Modi's quote, because he's also commenting,
There you
that's
go,
the name
Merv.
of it, that Gal.
In a post on X, Prime Minister Narendra Modi
very
said that
end.
Shukla has inspired 1 billion dreams with his dedication, courage, and pioneering spirit.
Here you go.
I joined the nation in welcoming Group Captain Shubhanshu Shukla as he returns to Earth from his historic mission to space. Modi said he lauded Shukla's feat, noting that he is the first Indian to have visited the International Space Station. Wow, you got to give him a round
But
of
that is
applause.
the name of the space mission,
Oh, yeah?
human space mission at the end, beginning with G. I don't want to embarrass
Gyansham.
myself.
Gyanyam. Eh? Gangayan. No.
Gangayan.
Ganga, what does that mean? Gangayan.
Ganga, I know.
I know Gyan. I know Wilbert does a lot of Gyan. I've never heard of Gangayan.
But
That's the name of the mission?
That's the name of the human space mission. They're hoping for 2027, I believe.
Wow. Well, that is something that should make you proud as an Indian. That's happened already. Speaking of Indians, there's a trade deal that's happening with the States. I want to talk about this. This is something that I know and is close, near and dear to my heart. The India-U.S. trade talks. Listen, I've grown up in the States. I've spent a lot of time there, and rarely did I see any Indian products running. I never saw a Scorpio driving down the street in the U.S., yeah? There is a huge deficit between trade, and I'm not a big Donald Trump fan to begin with, but to a degree, I agree with him, because there has to be equity. There's got to be equality. You've got to have a balance. There's Narendra Modi and Donald Trump. It's got to be a two-way street. I'd love to sell Indian products in the States and vice versa. Every time you want to buy a Harley, or you want to buy a foreign car, you want to buy a Mustang or a bike or something imported, you have to pay hundreds of percents of tax, and that's not fair, is it? They tax Indian products.
Merv, basically you're trying to tell me you want the best of both worlds, mate.
No, I don't want the
It needs
best
to
of
be
both.
a win-win. The thing is, the way Donald Trump is talking about it is saying we're going to get access to India, which we haven't had access to before. And he was talking about it on the day that he claimed that they'd come to an agreement with Indonesia, and he's calling that a victory. Basically, America is not going to have to pay anything in terms of any trade tariffs, but Indonesia are going to have to pay 19%. So they're looking to kind of get copper from Indonesia and all. But I'm thinking, well, how is it win-win for people when you're not paying anything, Indonesia's paying 19%? So what does a win-win look like for India?
You've got trade deals in place for the last hundreds of years. Mm-hmm. It's got to be a win-win situation. That's what we trust our politicians to make sure to ensure that it works out well for both sides, right? The point I'm trying to make is I'm not a big Donald Trump fan. I mean, he does what he does. There's people that love him. All I'm saying to you, to this point, he definitely has a point. You want to make it a balance. Ajay, you were talking about they wanted to import milk.
Yeah, so I want to, before you get into that,
Tom.
do you know there's something called non-veg milk and veg milk?
Yeah.
So apparently,
Shut up! You need to know that.
Okay, let's see.
I've never heard that.
Yeah, tell me what is non-veg milk.
Hang on a second. Non-veg milk. No, I was
Non-veg milk is milk.
thinking of oat milk and things like that.
No, that is non-veg milk is from a bull. Veg milk is from a cow.
What? What nonsense.
I couldn't write that shit. What is it, Ajay? Tell us.
I thought it was some like catch out from plant-based and non-plant-based and whatever.
Well, you're close.
Okay.
So basically, this is one of the biggest impediments to the U.S.-India
Yes,
trade
the
talks.
agriculture. Yeah,
And one of the main reasons is India doesn't want non-veg milk imported into India.
Mm-hmm.
So what is non-veg milk? I'll just show it to you.
No, I don't want to see all this, dude. I'm not going to get into this.
No.
I don't want to get into this. All this crap that he's going to show you. Dude.
No, it's good to know. Good to know. So apparently in America, I think even in Western countries, they are allowed to feed their cows non-veg, which includes pig blood, chicken poop, and cat meat.
Okay, so cross-contamination.
And I guess it's more economical to do that, right? Compared to feeding them
I'm not sure whether they're
grass.
deliberately doing that.
Yeah.
But I have to say, I don't see cows grazing in fields here. I see that in the UK.
Flipping
but
cows eat grass. Cows eat hay. They eat straw. They don't eat. This is feed that they're feeding them, and I don't know how far that's true. But all I'm saying to you, the reason I'm bringing this topic up about trade is because it has to be more equal and more balanced. You get something that you want from us at a cost. We get something we want from you at a cost, and we balance out the budget.
Baba, we don't want non-veg though. Milk ko naka.
You want bull milk?
I want you give me bull whatever you want to give.
Why are you laughing at me?
Whatever. But I don't milk that's fed whatever.
Listen, you know what? He made a statement the other day about Coca-Cola. He talked about not using corn syrup and using some whatever.
Oh yeah. He's claiming victory there.
So we can provide you with corn, or we can provide you with sugar cane. You know, it's got to be a trade deal, dude.
Baba.
Yeah, but that was, I think, the earlier trade talks, the earlier rounds of trade talks, that was the huge sticking point. But now they're saying they feel they're getting closer to
All I'm saying to you is, I agree with Donald Trump in this aspect. You've got to make it a win-win for both sides. We want to be able to sell our vehicles there if we can make a quality vehicle, and you want to buy their vehicles here or trade in agriculture with whether it's corn, sugarcane, a lot of these poles. There's loads of stuff that we have to offer as a massive country that the U.S. needs.
Sorry, go ahead.
And the U.S. needs these. They need what do they call it? Precious metals, minerals.
Yeah, they're looking for all of that
all the
many
time.
countries around
So
the
we've
world.
got to come up.
But
Go on.
talking about corn, it's not going to work, Merv.
Why?
Because according to Google, the U.S. significantly outpaces India in corn production. While the U.S. is the world's largest corn producer, India ranks 7th. So what are they going to import?
There's got to be something we can give them. What can we give them from here? What iron ore from Goa?
I'll tell you what the best import we got from the U.S.
What?
Merv Prado.
Oh.
Hey.
The minister concluded by saying India is on track to become the world's 4th largest economy this year and the 3rd largest economy by 2027. I hope they come up with some kind of a deal, and it makes it a win-win situation. By the way, speaking of economies, did you hear about that stupid toy called labubu? Has anybody heard of labubu?
Labubu.
Yes.
Have you heard of this crap?
No. What is that?
You're speaking of buying and selling in economies, all this crap. Labubu is this new craze, this stuffed animal that my kids in our office, they were talking about. All these girls are talking about how it's been made so famous by all these rock stars and pop stars and these celebrities.
Is that it?
That's labubu,
Yeah.
dude. Can you believe it? They're selling it for 50,000. Is it dollars or rupees?
I think it's rupees, right?
No,
Dollars, I
think,
guess.
No, I think they're actually, some of them are...
The original, not this one. Get rid of this. This is not a labubu dolphin.
This is the
No,
possessed
it's not.
labubu.
No, it's not. They actually, can you imagine, because of celebrities, and you have all these celebrities carrying them.
People like
Hey,
Rihanna,
it's like
Jamaica.
$528, guys.
That's a knockoff. That's not even, that's as small as my finger.
There's one for 17,000 rupees. You're right here.
Baba, forget about 17,000. There's 39,000 right below that. Look at that.
That's crazy.
So you've got economies and you got all this crap that's happening. Something as stupid like this can create such a stir. Can you imagine? It's just a trend.
So it's come from China. I thought it could have been
my God.
originating from Japan, but it's come from China, so it's a little monster-like doll.
It's ugly too.
Well, that's the thing. It's apparently got some plastic-type face and a squishy body.
Tell you what, Willie, you ever spend $16,000 on a stuffed animal? I'll give you a labubu on your eye.
No,
Goddamn
thank you. I'd rather spend it on a good phone or something, some electronic
smartphone.
gadget.
But talking about trade deals and the U.S. pressure using trade as a tactic to apply in various nations, I think this is China's what do you call response, the revenge of the labubu.
Well, they're basically saying, because this company is like, their profits are going through the roof over the last year because of this doll, and they were basically
Good for
saying
them.
that China's kind of coming back a little bit after feeling very ostracized globally because of COVID and everything. So
You
this
you
is
need to
helping
pay
them fight
attention
back.
to what's going on in the world. China's right there, boys. They're waiting to pounce. A massive economy, and we're trying to compete with them, but we're not even close right now. And I hope we do catch up.
Have you not got any of those celebrities? Because there's like quite a lot of
I
Indian
just put the most
celebrities
lame
like
shit on the
walking around.
goddamn.
There's
never
a
looked for
film
it.
fair. There's a film fair article actually. and
I don't
there's
want to
quite
talk
a
about
few
it. Moment's
Indians.
passed.
Hey.
Move on.
I
What?
thought you were taking it on.
What
I thought
about?
you were going to give it a knockout blow
Who?
after our joy tellings about the boxing last night. I thought you were going to
No.
give Labubu
this
a
is
knockout.
stupid. What are we looking at? Labubu celeb. Look at just because you got a couple of celebrities that made it so famous, everybody and their uncle. I don't even know who these people are, but they've got these stupid animals and they're selling for ridiculous amounts of money.
Somebody bought it for 1.5 cr.
Shut up.
No ways. Who?
I don't know.
Shut up. Play that.
Is that fake news?
I'm not sure.
I don't know what website you're on.
I'm on Economic Times.
1.5 crore for a doll. You got more money than brains. Speaking of more money than brains, what do you? We were going to acknowledge the people that. No, actually, you know what? Let's talk about something really, really sad for a change. That I have to get to this. We're running out of time. The old Sikh gentleman.
Yeah, fauja Singh. He was a British Indian.
That's something
bless
worth highlighting and talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a really, really sad thing that's happened. And I read this and I said, we have to mention and talk about this. This gentleman was 114 years old, Mr. Fauja Singh from, where is he from? Fauja Singh, 14, born July 14th. Huh?
He was born in the Punjab.
In Punjab,
But
yeah?
he's a Britisher. As in
Yeah,
he's
so
from
he's British
Britain.
Indian, but
Yeah.
he'd come back to India, to his native place.
Oh, he was in India.
100
Yeah, he was in India when he died.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, that's the...
Can you believe he survived 114 years? And when his wife and son died to battle the depression and the sadness, he took up running, exercise.
Yeah, at the age of 89, he took it up.
Can you believe
Please
it?
tell me he didn't get knocked down here in India.
Yeah.
Yes, he
Yes.
got hit by a
Oh my
fucking
God.
car.
How sad. And it's not surprising, sadly speaking. Can you imagine? We should be. This is not a good statistic at all. You know?
No, it's horrible. It's really awful because apparently he was out on an afternoon walk and he got knocked down. The driver didn't stop. They rushed him to hospital, but he died from his injuries.
And that's really, really sad,
Yeah,
dude.
it's
Look at him, man.
Really horrible. They called him the turban tornado.
Turban Tornado, the running Baba, the Sikh Superman.
Yeah.
Look at him, dude. I can't do a flipping marathon at my age. This guy's he ran 3 marathons in.
Multiple marathons.
No, his personal best times for the London Marathon in 2003 was 6:20. His
Amazing.
marathon best claimed 90 plus age bracket. He was 5 minutes and 4 at the claimed age of 92 in 2000. He ran in New York. He ran in
Canada, Toronto.
Toronto, Canada, and in Hong Kong in 2013.
Yeah.
Oh, how sad.
But he's being cremated with state honours, which is lovely, and the Prime Minister's
The Prime
obviously
Minister
also
sent him a
given
message,
words
right?
of praise,
Um,
which is a lovely way to send him off, but really, really sad way for him to end.
This is the letter from the Prime Minister to his family, I believe.
Yeah.
Saved the news of the passing away Sri Fauja saying, gee, there's a feeling of grief and sadness. Such a loss leaves a void can never be filled. An extraordinary personally, Sir Sri Fauja Singh. Gee inspired one and all, particularly India's youth, to make fitness an integral part of their daily life. His unswerving determination and remarkable achievements as an athlete truly set him apart. That's a long letter from Narendra Modi, but I think, you
Yeah.
know what, it's well overdue, and I think that's kudos to Narendra Modi for sending it to him. But it's really sad that he got hit by a car and passed away after 114 years of surviving.
I think he was
Yeah.
quite a simple guy. He lived a simple life. He had a plant-based diet and everything like that. And he
Seeing
just
you talk about
lived well.
fitness and good food. You take care of yourself, your health,
Yeah.
and your fitness.
But before we move on, Merv, this is an interesting point that we need to consider. according to ChatGPT, the Goa police data reported in August 2014, between 2011 and mid 2014, there was 475 hit and run cases. That is in 2014. God only knows what has happened since then. It's showing there have been a total of 2,846 accidents in Goa between 2023 and 2025. I'm reading off ChatGPT.
But
right?
I'm sure that number is...
Out of which 35 were hit and run cases. People have to be more careful. When you're driving, it's a responsibility. Just coming to the studio today, to Merv's studio, I was on the Mandavi Bridge, and there was somebody coming in the opposite direction on the new Mandavi Bridge.
Shut up.
Oh my.
On the new bridge.
It's not happened to me. The new Mandavi Bridge, tourists on a bike were coming on the opposite side, that too closer to the median.
Oh my gosh.
And this is not the first time this has happened to me. This is the third time that's happened to me.
Both bridges are two-way, are they not?
No.
Both are one way.
There is a two-way, but you have on one side which is a one-way, and the other side, basically you're not on the same side of the bridge. On one side you have it going towards Pororim and Baga, what have you. And the other side is coming towards Panjim.
Correct.
The person who was on this bike was on the side going towards Pororim, coming towards Panjim.
Oh my God. I'm sure there's lots of stuff that happens. Accidents, hit and runs and stuff. Safety is a huge issue. Potholes don't help the situation, but you've got to be careful out there, guys. Take care of yourselves. It's scary that, and it's very sad that Fauja Singh got hit by a car and the guy didn't have the decency to stop.
Horrific.
He's a legend. Fauja Singh, your family, our thoughts and prayers go out to his family.
He's
There's
got
a similar
to be our
story
hero
like that.
of the week, no?
Yes.
He's got to be our hero.
He was, by the way. We made him our hero of the week. He deserves every bit of it.
And we also have somebody similar to that in Goa, a lady in Saligaon who got hit on the Sangola slope. And she too is a fighter, and we also...
Shut up. Are you just making this up? Pull it up.
Mate.
From Saligaon. Another Saligaon mentioned, dude.
Yes, I'm killing you. Here, right you go.
Village in
But
Goa.
she's fine. She's okay.
One second.
She got hit on the
There you
slope.
go.
An older lady walking.
Here. There you go.
She's not old.
Oh, wow.
A lady, and I said older lady. A lady.
Disabled and accident. Saligaon woman now earns from what? Crochet.
Oh, but did she become disabled as a result of the accident?
Yes.
When did this happen, dude?
Gosh.
This happened about a month ago.
2025, July 2025.
A
That's a shame,
graduate,
dude.
graduate in business management, Connie Codino, worked in the Gulf until the day she flew down to go to celebrate her birthday at her hometown in Saligaon, only to receive an unexpected gift, a permanent disability. And this was because she got knocked down on Saligaon slope.
It happens, guys. We take things for granted, and it's really, really sad because something like this can change your life, change one's life in a heartbeat. I don't want to end on a downer, and that's really sad. Anything else you want to mention? You want to mention?
We got a few comments.
Yeah,
I'm going
we
to read them.
have got, yeah.
Read them.
Okay, there's a gentleman by the name of Daryl Leonard. He says, "Hi, dictatorship. No Hitler rule here."
I think
I
he
know
was referring
Daryl.
to you.
Daryl is the crooner. He's the singer. Daryl Leonard. What did he say?
He said no dictatorship because I said I will become a dictator. If somebody can become but you know what? What else is one to do? We have to clean the system somehow.
I know Daryl well enough. He's more of a dick, less tated, man. Let me tell you. I know. I'm kidding, Daryl. He's a very good pool player. I've played pool with him, and he's got a silky voice. He sings at Angels on Friday nights.
Okay.
That
If that's the same,
Daryl.
yeah.
Is it? Okay.
We're
Hi,
only
Daryl.
kidding about being a dictator, Daryl. It's only a joke, my friend. Don't get your panties in a twist.
And also Aisha, our previous guest.
Aisha Barreto.
She's messaged.
Give her a round of applause.
Yay.
Love that girl.
Thanks for your gorgeous messages last week, Aisha.
She was awesome, dude. I got to tell you,
She
she was
was. She's
so
brilliant.
awesome on the show.
And so she messages, "Great show as always, guys. Lots to dissect and talk about from today's show." That's so true.
Brilliant.
Thank you, Aish.
I've got a message.
Thank you,
here.
Daryl. Okay, guys.
Oh,
we
you're-
get one more. Go on.
Yeah, we got a few more.
Out it. We're gonna read all these messages.
Not all of them.
Listen, if y'all get angry with me for going over time, listen, I'm happy.
No.
Hare,
Also,
bye-bye.
Aisha, Axel had also messaged in last week, and we didn't get
Oh,
to that.
you
That was
gotta
really
do it.
sweet.
You gotta do
yeah,
it.
so Axel said that you indirectly saved his life as he'd had some allergic
Hey,
reaction.
call Aisha, dude. I want to know about this. Yeah, she supposedly saved almost saved.
Supposedly, you don't believe it?
Is he alive? That was a joke. That was a
He's well
slip of the
and truly
tongue.
alive.
Axel mentioned that Aisha.
Should we call her?
Call her.
Okay, in the meantime, I'm going to read this other message. Okay, hang on. I'm going to read the message that Axel sent us. Hey, just wanted to tell you that this one time when I was performing at DTR, I suddenly broke out into an allergic reaction. And Aisha immediately put me in her car, drove me around in the middle of the night to find me a pharmacy to get my meds. So in a way, she saved my life.
How lovely.
Wow.
If that happened to me, she'd leave me to die on the
happened to you.
side of the road, mate.
So not true.
So not true. She's a sweetheart.
Sibling rivalry.
I didn't know that. Yeah, that's a nice story. That's a really nice story to tell. No,
It is.
she saved his life. What else? You want to read any other comments?
Yeah, there's somebody-
Are we
there's-
calling Aisha, by the way?
We could. In the meantime, there's a message to you, Merv. Being from Shunku Sama.
What?
Okay, the ID is Shunku Sama. Now I don't know if that's the real name, but it goes like this: been 13 years since I heard Merv's voice. The last time I heard him was while I was preparing for my SSC exams, listening to the drive back in 2012. Sure, Faisal More. Sure, Faisal. Huh?
I didn't know what you said. What did you say?
He's
were
saying that
Studying for exams.
he was
no?
studying for exams, for his SSC exams.
Listening to the radio.
Listening to the drive back in the day in 2012, and it's been 13 years since he heard your voice.
Are you calling him a failure?
No. I'm just saying the effect, Merv's effect, man. He does this to you.
Oh,
He
what's his name?
corrupts
Give
you
him
in
a
a
shout
good
out.
way.
What's his name, dude?
His name is Shunku Sama. Now I don't know what's his real name. This could be just an alias.
It could be an alias, but it has been about 13 years. We used to do the show together. Aisha and I did the show together on Indigo. She had a long story, but yes, thank you very much. Thank you for calling in. I hope you did well in your exams. We're gonna what?
No, there was another lady who'd sent a message building on one of our other points. It's
You know what we didn't
worthwhile
talk about? I
just
wanted to talk about that guy getting busted at a concert.
By the way,
Before we move on to that.
another guest of ours, former guest, Priyanka Seagraves, has said, gave us a clarification on Gangayan.
Oh, excellent.
It means journey to the sky.
What?
Oh,
Gangayan.
Journey
Yes.
to the
Priyanka.
Sky. Thanks, Priyanka. You're so knowledgeable.
I know that's a good thing about having a show where you got people can do your research for you. Is that Gangayan mean? What does it mean?
Journey to the sky.
A journey to the sky. Thank you, Priyanka Seagraves. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening to us, we'd love to hear from you. Leave us a comment, message, get in touch with us. You got another one you want to read?
Yeah. So we had a lovely lady get in touch with us from overseas, and she's saying that she wishes that the government should settle court cases faster when it comes to ancestral lands so that they don't remain vacant for decades. So even though there are no disputes, but just changing names from mother to son can take decades, even though all titles are clear. So I think that's something that many, many people face. So it's a really good point to
We should try and figure that out. You know what? I'd love to. That's a show waiting to happen. Thank you, by the way, for whoever that was.
So sorry if
What's her
you're
name?
experiencing that. No, she wanted to remain anonymous.
She wants to remain anonymous.
But thank you for
sharing.
letting us know, and we do hope that this can get rectified for you soon.
I tell you what, Ajo, I'd love to do a show about that. Try to figure out, or a couple of shows, and try and figure out, Joanne, a good solution. Get everybody's brains, minds thinking, and come up with a way that we could make this political system more. Why are you laughing, Willie?
Shantaram has commented, I all listen his voice.
Huh?
Shantaram has commented, I all listen his voice.
He must
Yeah.
be sick of listening to
Yeah.
his voice. That's all
Mr.
I'm saying.
Shantaram Shedgaonkar.
Hey, but another one of the team members' birthdays today, you have to mention.
Oh, yes, today is Dharmi's birthday. Miss Dharmi Rathod. Happy birthday.
Dharmi.
She was supposed to come to work today. She didn't come to work, so God help you tomorrow. But I hope you enjoy your day today. Happy birthday,
She
Dharmi.
wasn't.
Shantaram is listening. How are you doing, Shantaram? I hope you're not drinking too much beer out there, and hope mom and dad are not listening. You'll get in trouble. Don't drink alcohol, my friend. It's not good for you. all jokes aside, I'd love to do a show and try and figure out how people could resolve these issues. Two things that are really a huge pain in the butt is the legal system here in Goa.
Yep.
And politics. Why has politics become so corrupt? Why are politicians not able to do what they're supposed to do, what they're elected to do, and fix problems rather than...
This is a whole other show.
It is a whole other show. I don't want to get into it now, dude. But I'm just saying, the lady just mentioned about court cases lasting. The judicial system's a joke. Every case lasts forever. The advocates, the lawyers are making money. They're laughing all the way to the bank while they're getting paid. But the cases, it's like a conflict of interest because they have no urgency to finish a case. And it doesn't make any sense, and something needs to be done about that. Yeah. We will definitely talk about that on another show.
I think because it leaves so many people in limbo for so long.
And it's such a waste of time and money.
Yeah.
We're still writing things out by hand with carbon paper when people around the world use computers, and it's an absolute shame. So,
but
anyway.
We've got a Ro-Ro ferry.
Yeah, you got a Ro-Ro ferry. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna wind this down. Any other topics you want to talk about? Anything else you want to get in touch with us? Let us know. What?
Well, I was just going to say because there's the 4th England-India test that's coming up this week. So
what do you mean? Cricket.
Cricket.
When is it?
It's 23rd to the 27th. So I have to tell you that England is leading 2-1 at the moment.
Are they? Well, I wish the Indian team all the best. And I hope they beat England.
So I'm wishing the Lionesses, the England women's
football
team...
What do they play every week? You're wishing the Lionesses every flipping week?
They're in the quarterfinals of the European Championships. So they're playing on Tuesday against Italy. So obviously I'll be roaring on for the Lionesses.
Did y'all see that picture of the Coldplay concert where the dude was caught canoodling with his staff at the concert? And they
head of HR.
Did you see that?
That's terrible.
It's going to cost him his job, dude.
It could cost him $30 million also, according to his wife.
Yes.
$30 million?
Yeah.
From his job or his wife?
My mom was showing me the headlines in the newspapers. Yep.
There you go, Ajay. Thanks for the picture, mate. Great. Well done. Thanks for showing the fucking... He wants to show everything. He took 10 hours to show you a picture of labubu, and now... Anyway, whatever. He got busted at a Coldplay concert on the Jumbotron with... that's not him. On a Jumbotron with what's his name? With his HR, right?
Yes.
The woman in his HR.
Yeah.
Well, he deserves the trouble. Anyway, on that note, I'm not going to get into it. There it is right there. He's showing a picture. Why do you say 30? He's an astronomer.
No, he's not. That's the name of the company.
I was going to say, he can't be that smart. He's a flippin' astronomer CEO, got caught on Kiss Cam during a Coldplay. Don't worry, Ajay, you can roll it off while I'm reading it. Got called on Kiss Cam during a Coldplay concert, resigns. There he is. What an idiot. $30 million. Oh my God. Is that from his company or his wife or what?
Let's try and see if we can get that video.
That's personal, I believe.
I don't believe. Willie, you're smart with your money, aren't you?
Yeah.
I tell you what, man, you wouldn't do that. You wouldn't do that. You'd book a plane to Vegas with a couple of hookers and save you about $25 million. Give the wife $1 million shopping trip and you'd save $27 million.
I would rather invest that money.
There you go. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to get into it. Thank you once again for joining us on this Sunday edition of the Merv Brito Show. As always, thank you for getting in touch with us. If you're out there listening, give us a like. Leave us a like, share, and a subscribe. We'd love to hear from you. We'll be back next Sunday. In the meantime, have a brilliant week. All of you guys in the studio, thank you as always for everything you do to put this together. We look forward to having you on the show next Sunday. Take care of yourselves and one another.